What's going on? Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, and you're watching NFL Daily. What team should sign Dez Bryant? I want you to throw it in the comments section below because we're going to break down our top 10 destinations for Dez. You ready? Let's go. The reason why I'm hitting you with this question is because Dez Bryant could be coming back. Now remember, he has not played since 2017, December 31st, 2017, right when I first started here at Chat Sports. But he said that he's going to begin reaching out to teams in the next couple of weeks. So he says that he isn't worried about being a starter, just wants to contribute because he knows he can. Now, Dez Bryant is a big receiver. He is a veteran receiver, and I think our days from him throwing up the X, being elite with the Dallas Cowboys, is a little bit, well, in the past. But in 2017, 838 yards, 69 catches, nice, 6 touchdowns, but 12 drops. I will also say that Dez started to definitely drop off way before just 2017, because I think ever since you saw Dak come into 2016, well, he just never quite got it going. I'll also say this, Dez Bryant greatly benefited from Tony Romo because those two were so much on the same page. And so we're on the same page. I'm trying to get us to 150K subscribers. We have the latest news, rumors. We do live Q&As with all of our subscribers. Chat Sports is different than any other YouTube company out there. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. You should subscribe because we are the most interactive channel. You want to get to know me? You want to get to know Tom and everyone else out here? Subscribe. YouTube.com/ChatSportsTV. Let's get in now to the top 10 teams for Dez Bryant. We'll go quickly through the top 5 of these here because the 49ers, they just went out and got Emmanuel Sanders. He's most likely not going to go to the 49ers, but hey, it's a top 10 list. Let's get number 9, the Carolina Panthers. Curtis Samuel, DJ Moore, Cam Newton. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't know if Cam Newton's going to be there. Go check out our Cam Newton video, which we just released also on our Chat Sports channel. Number 8, the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, the offenses continue to move, but they have some young receivers there. Number 7, the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of concerns around the Eagles and them making a move. Here's the thing, though. You're worried about a wide receiver with drops. Dez Bryant, Nelson Aguilar. I think that would make the Philadelphia fans literally pull their hair out. Number 6, the Oakland Raiders. John Gruden, Mike Mayock, they wanted the Big X receiver. It's why they tried to go out and trade for Antonio Brown. We know that did not work out well. They did trade for Zay Jones, but overall, I think the Raiders, their biggest concerns are on the defensive side of the football. But the 49ers, the Panthers, the Ravens, the Eagles, the Raiders, we'll get into our top 5 before I do that, here's our sponsor, BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet, the internet's #1 booking site. So BetDSI, they've hooked us up with an unbelievable promo deal, NFL 120 for 120% deposit bonus. I challenge you to be able to find a better deal out there than BetDSI. The only way you're going to get this deal, though, is by going to chatsports.com/bet, by using the promo code NFL120. So then when you put down $50, you'll get 60 for free. Shout out to BetDSI for hooking us up with the best deal out there. Let's get in now to the top 5 Dez Bryant destinations. If you've watched the Packers, they've had solid wide receivers. Well, when they're healthy. Devontae Adams, I think, is a top 5 wide receiver. Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Geronimo Allison, I think are okay pieces. But why not get Aaron Rodgers, another red zone threat? And there's a part of me that thinks, well, I think Dez is kind of washed up. But if Aaron Rodgers can get 14 touchdowns out of a washed-up James Jones a few years ago, tell me why he can't get at least, 7 or 8 touchdowns out of Dez Bryant. I'll wait. I still think Aaron Rodgers is an elite quarterback, so maybe go out and get him another red zone option like Dez. Number 4, the Buffalo Bills. They just lost to the Browns 19-16. Sure, they were 6-2 entering this game, but BetDSI, the NFL doesn't respect the Bills. They were underdogs to a 2-6 Browns team, and that proved to be right. I mean, heck, this Bills team is 0-2 this season against teams with winning records. Their offense needs help. The defense is playing elite. I think one of the reasons why the offense is struggling is inexperience at wide receiver, inexperience at tight end, and oh yeah, Josh Allen. He is a talented quarterback, but I don't necessarily know if he is an accurate quarterback. You have Brown, you have Beasley, you got Duke Williams. Overall, I think this Bills wide receiver depth chart would be greatly improved with a bigger receiver like Dez Bryant, because if there is one thing that wide receiver core is missing, it is a big receiver like Dez Bryant. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We know a bunch of you guys like to play Madden. For me personally, I don't play Madden, but if you want to add me on Madden or Tom on Madden, comment it below. Rate the player. Dez Bryant's overall rating, 0, or I guess 1 to 100, okay? Dez Bryant, what would it be? 100? He's like the best receiver in the NFL, DeAndre Hopkins. 1, imagine me lacing up a chin strap and some shoulder pads. That's what it would probably be like. So Dez Bryant's overall rating, I want you to throw it in the comments section below. So if you watch this on YouTube, Facebook, let me know what you guys think Dez Bryant's overall rating is. And if you like questions like this, it is just another reason to subscribe to ChatSports, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. The top 3 teams, and I think these are clearly the top 3 teams. You knew I was going to mention them, right? It's the New England Patriots. You have to put them in the consideration. It just seems like something Dez Bryant would do. It just seems like something the Patriots would do. Now, this is a different Patriots team, though. This team is not carried by Tom Brady and the offense. This team is right now being carried by the defense. And I say that even after they gave up 37 points to the Ravens. I think one of the reasons why they gave up 37 points to the Ravens is the offense couldn't do anything. The defense was getting tired. And right now, Lamar Jackson is really fun to watch. And if I'm Tom Brady, if I'm Bill Belichick, I look at the Chiefs offense. I look at the Ravens offense and I say, man, we can't compete with them offensively. Now, Julian Edelman's a great receiver, especially in the playoffs. Mohamed Sanu, it's a little bit of a close-up. Blame NFL. And then Phillip Dorsett. I still think that those would be their top 3 wide receivers, but at least adding a red zone option like Dez Bryant, maybe at this point in Dez's career, maybe he's be a little bit more of a tight end. Now, this week on FanDuel, man, my tight end got me a big week. Shout out to Travis Kelce. And if you guys want to go and play fantasy football on FanDuel, this is how you're going to do it. Go to FanDuel.com/chatsports, $20 free with your first $20 deposit. If your fantasy football team stinks, because maybe you drafted Andrew Luck, I don't know. Good thing about FanDuel, you can play. It's a new season every single week, and if you think that you're smarter than me and you want to challenge me on FanDuel, but you got to get started, FanDuel.com/chatsports. Okay, top 2. The Houston Texans. Now, this one is really fun and entertaining. So Dez, he is a Lufkin, Texas native, and has kind of mentioned before that he wants to go back and play in Texas. And yes, this is not the Dallas Cowboys. In fact, Houston is actually an hour closer than Dallas. The big reason why I kind of want Dez to go there, yes, I have Deshaun Watson in a lot of my fantasy teams, but Deshaun Watson gets another big option. Deshaun Watson is having an MVP caliber season, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but the wide receivers for the Houston Texans, they just cannot, and let me repeat, cannot stay healthy. Will Fuller has battled injuries his entire career. Kenny Stills continues to battle injuries. Kiki Cutie, more injuries. Hopkins is by far, I think, the best receiver in the NFL. But Carter, Mitchell Jr., God, I hope there's no Mitchell Jr.'s out there. Let's go to number 1. The New Orleans Saints. They wanted him in 2018. He went to the Saints last year. Unfortunately, suffered an Achilles, Achilles injury, never got on the field. But I just watched the Saints lose to the Atlanta Falcons 26-9. And I sit there and I'm like, how the heck is that even possible? I think one of the reasons is the offense just looked so out of sync. The only solid wide receiver pass catcher right now for the Saints is Michael Thomas. I don't have confidence in Ted Ginn. Never really did. Traquan Smith out of UCF, he's okay. But Harris, Carr, Hogan, are they even real people? People are talking. At least if you can add Dez Bryant, a bigger receiver who could again be a red zone threat, because Jared Cook, since signing with the Saints, has never really been able to materialize. You got to give Drew Brees, you got to give Michael Thomas a little bit of help. Alvin Kamara, I understand, has been battling injuries. But, man, this Saints team right now needs to win now. And if they keep losing to the Falcons, it's not going to happen. So let's do a quick recap here of the top 10 Dez Bryant destinations. 49ers, Panthers, Ravens, Eagles, Raiders. Remember, if you don't like my list, you can hit me up on IG or on Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. The top 5 teams. Aaron Rodgers gets another big-time receiver. The Buffalo Bills, they just need a big receiver. The New England Patriots kind of just seems like it would happen. And then the Houston Texans and the Saints those top 2 teams I think are actually a clear notch above the Patriots, Bills, and Packers. So I started the show off with this question, and I'm going to hit you with this question again. What team should sign Dez Bryant? I want you to throw it in the comments section below. Would you want your favorite team to sign Dez Bryant? If you don't think Dez is ever going to play again, put an X in the comments section. But one more time, let me know, what team should sign Dez Bryant?